What is the difference among a ghost, a poltergeist and a haunting? Despite popular belief, there are distinct differences among ghosts, hauntings and poltergeists. Ghosts are spirits of people that have been caught between this plane of existence and the next. They are intelligent beings, often capable of interacting with the living. Hauntings are recordings of an event on an environment. They do not interact with the living. Poltergeists are neither ghosts nor hauntings, but are caused by the unconscious mind of a living person, usually under some kind of stress. It is worth noting that a combination of these phenomena can occur in one place. One can affect or even trigger another, which is why a variety of such phenomena can be found in a haunting. How do you know that persistent rapping on your walls is bad plumbing or a mischievous spirit? Here are some of the signs of a haunting. You hear heavy footsteps in the upstairs hallway when you know there is no one up there. Doors slam unaccountably. Commonly used items disappear and reappear without cause. The kitchen light turns on by itself. There's the unmistakable scent of a strange perfume in the air. These may be indications that your house is haunted. True hauntings are rare occurrences, and it may be difficult to determine whether or not any strange phenomena you are experiencing in your home may be due to a haunting. For one thing, no one really knows what a real haunting is, what causes it or why it starts. There are many theories, of course, but if you think your house may be really haunted, what can you do about it? The first step is to determine as best you can whether or not you truly have a legitimate case of a haunting. Not all hauntings are alike, and they may exhibit a variety of phenomena. Some hauntings feature a single phenomenon, such as a particular door slamming shut that occurs repeatedly, while others consist of many different phenomena, ranging from odd noises to full-blown apparitions. Here is a partial list of the activities that may indicate that your house is haunted. Unexplained noises. Footsteps, knocks, banging, rapping, scratching sounds, sounds of something being dropped. Sometimes these noises can be subtle and at other times they can be quite loud. Doors, cabinets and cupboards opening and closing. Most often these phenomena are not seen directly. The experiencer either hears the distinct sound of the doors opening and closing, homeowners get to know quite well the distinctive sounds their houses make, or the experiencer will return to a room to find a door open or closed when they are certain that it was left in the opposite position. Sometimes furniture like kitchen chairs are perceived to have been moved. Very rarely will the experiencer actually witness the phenomenon taking place. These events are seldom seen actually occurring, but the lights are switched on and off when the experiencer knows that they were not left that way. This can also happen with TVs, radios and other electrically powered items. Items disappearing and reappearing. This phenomenon, which we have dubbed the Doppler effect, DOP, disappearing object phenomenon, others have called this the borrower's phenomenon, and it's the familiar experience of not being able to find a regularly used item, say your set of car keys, which you believed you have placed in a spot you routinely place them, but they are gone and you look high and low for them with no success. Sometime later the keys are found in exactly the place you normally put them. It is as if the object was borrowed by someone or something for a short time, then returned. Sometimes they are not returned for days or even weeks, but when they are, it is in an obvious place that could not have been missed by even a casual search. The sighting of fleeting shapes and shadows, usually seen out of the corner of the eye. Many times the shadows are vaguely human forms, while other times they are less distinguishable or smaller. A dog, cat or other pet behaves strangely. Dogs may bark at something unseen, cower without apparent reason or refuse to enter a room they normally do. Cats may seem to be watching something across a room. Animals have sharper senses than humans, and many researchers think that their psychic abilities may be more finely tuned also. Feelings of being watched. This is not an uncommon feeling and can be attributed to many things, but it could have a paranormal source if the feeling consistently occurs in a particular part of the house at a particular time. Those are some of the most common experiences of those who think the houses are haunted, yet even stranger things can happen. The following phenomena are more rare, but could be stronger evidence of a haunting. Mild psychokinetic phenomena. Hearing a door open or close is one thing. Actually seeing it happen is quite another. Also, actually seeing a light go on or off by itself is greater proof that something unexplained is happening. Do you see the TV or radio turn on? Or perhaps you are present when a child's powered toy begins to operate on its own. Doors and windows are locked or unlocked. Some people report that when they are in bed they can feel and or hear something sitting on the bed. The feeling of being watched is one thing, and the actual feeling like you are being touched is quite another. Some people feel something brush past them, something touching their hair or a hand on the shoulder. Some feel a gentle poke, push or nudge. On occasion, muffled voices whispering and crying can be heard. Sometimes it's music from some unknown source. People hear the names being said. This phenomenon gains more credibility if more than one person hears or sees the same thing at the same time. Cold spots are classic haunting symptoms, but any instance of a noticeable variance in temperature without a discernible cause could be evidence. The distinctive fragrance of a perfume or cologne that you do not have in your house. This phenomenon comes and goes without any apparent cause and may accompany other phenomena, such as shadows, voices, or psychokinetic phenomena. Foul odours can happen in the same way. Rarer still are the more extreme phenomena, some of which have been called poltergeist phenomena and can be quite strong evidence of a true haunting. Moving or levitating objects. Severe psychokinetic phenomena. Dinner plates sliding across the table, pictures flying off walls, doors slamming shut with great force, furniture sliding across the floor. Physical assault. Scratches, slaps and hard shoves. This kind of personal assault is extremely rare but obviously highly disturbing. Other physical evidence. Unexplained writing on paper or walls, handprints and footprints. Apparitions. Physical manifestation of a spirit or entity. These phenomena are also very rare and can take many forms. Human-shaped mists or forming mists of some indistinguishable shape, transparent human forms that disappear quickly, and most rarely human forms that look as real and solid as any living person but that disappear into a room or even while being viewed.